To complete the Q3 check-in in Paycom, simply log into Paycom on the client side. If you have any trouble logging in, can't remember your password or your credentials, please reach out to Rebecca Sullivan. She can reset your password or give you your username. Once you log in to your home screen, you're going to scroll down to the Talent Management tile, hover your mouse over the drop-down arrow, and select Performance Management. From there, you're going to look for your Performance Dashboard link and select that to open your dashboard. You'll want to scroll down to where it says Active Reviews and make sure that you're in the 2022 Q3 check-in. The chart right below that is an actual interactive graph. Obviously, I have view into the entire company, so mine says 904 employees. Yours should match the number of people on your team. Please take a moment to scroll down right underneath that graph and verify that the employees that you can see are all of your employees. If you need to move someone off your dashboard, please reach out to me. Or if you're missing someone, please reach out to me and we'll get them added or removed as needed. As you go through and complete your check-ins, your evaluations of your team members, you'll see here that it'll say in progress. Some will say completed and some will say not started. You can always click on that part and it will give you the names underneath. It just acts as a filter. You can also click on the filter button over here and do the same thing. Now, let me show you how to complete the actual form. Let me bring up mine as an example. Okay, so I have an employee, Callie Testington here. So she's my employee. Notice here it says the employee can't see the review that I'm filling out right now. It's not started. I can obviously see this review and the waiting on, this is the person whose responsibility it is to complete the check-in. So she is my employee. So I'm going to click on Callie. I'm going to scroll down and the review starts with our competencies. If you need a refresher on the rating scale to understand the rounding based on the scores, you can find that on the rating scale. As you scroll down, you will see the title of each competency, the definition, and for each competency, there are different behavioral indicators that match the different levels. So you can read what a score 1 looks like all the way up to a score 5. Once you decide how you'd like to rate your employee, you're going to enter that rating here. You can use the arrows to go up and down or simply type it in. You can use decimals. So let's say I thought Callie was in between a 3 and a 4. I could enter 3.5, 3.75, whatever I'd like to do. Now, for each competency, you're going to want to expand the dialog box and enter your comments here. You want to provide an example or a brief note about why you're scoring the person the way you are for that competency, giving them a little appreciative or constructive feedback, perhaps both. And to save your comment, you're going to click Add Comment. You'll do that for each competency and scroll then down to the open-ended questions when you meet with the employee. Now, again, you're going to be under the competency section add comment, and that will be saved. So when you go into your discussions, you can pull that up. You can share the ratings, you can share the examples that you've listed. And then we strongly encourage, as you talk about these discussion questions with each employee, that you're typing the notes as you go along. So in here, you'll be typing the responses that the employee gave, other feedback perhaps that you gave. You'll jot down your few bullet points. Notice I don't have an add comment box to save these. So for the discussion questions, in order to save your work, it's a little bit different. You have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and click save. I don't know why Paycom has it set up that way. They just do. Now notice at the bottom, of the form. Once you're done with the competencies, you've had the discussion, you entered the notes from the discussion, there are two places to upload additional documents. Some employees may fill out their worksheet with their answers and ask that you upload that document and attach it to this form. That's perfectly acceptable. Scan it, save it to your computer, and then upload it here. You can make it visible to both the employee and to yourself. Or if there's other documentation, maybe there's a good email that you got about one of your employees, you'd like to attach it permanently to this review, attach it here, upload it so that you and the employee and any future supervisor could see those kinds of things. And then if you have any documentation that you would like to upload and attach to the check-in, but not have it visible to the employee, you would do that here. To finalize everything, you're going to go in, add your signature, you're going to click save, and then finalize. Now, if you find that you need to go back in and make an edit or change something and you've already clicked finalize, this will say unfinalize or undo. You'll simply select that, make your edits, save, and then finalize one more time. And that's it. It's pretty simple. If you have any trouble or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.